Well, hello, folks. I am running just a smidge bit behind on getting things together, of course. But that don't mean that we can't continue to move forward. In fact, I think that means that we absolutely can continue to move forward. All right. I did see one person. Om Sai Home Decors. Home Decors. Okay. That is Om Sai. I don't know that that's going to be a question that I can answer. Um, Anura Dai. Is that am I pronouncing that correct? Okay. Anura Dai. Good deal. Wavy Aaron, I believe you're coming in from Twitch. Um, all right, Anira Dai. Um, as far as your question goes, what I can do for that is just kind of see, I'm not a psychic. I'm a spiritual healer and advisor. Um, so to predict what your test is going to be is kind of outside of my scope. See what I'm saying? Okay. Give me a number between 1 and 78. $45. Good deal. What is going on here? Y'all see, this is what happens in life. Alright. Hold up for me, people, just a minute here. Anura die. Actually, give me this one. Oh well. It's not wanting to do it for me today. That's fine. And then I had somebody else. Who was it that I had? There was somebody over on Twitch, and y'all, I tell you what, Twitch's comments aren't coming up on YouTube. So if you're commenting over there, head over to YouTube Um, and of course, that one's going to go dead. Oh, the joys of live. Okay, so Anira, uh, you have the Seven of Cauldrons. Um, Let me get into here. Um, so the Seven of Cauldrons is a there's a decision to be made card. Um, it's a kind of looking and not really grasping what there is that you need to um, the clear choice because there are these so many choices. So basically, what I'm kind of seeing here in like in relation to your situation is that there may be some choices that you'll need to make that um, hey, Wavy Aaron, thanks for coming over to YouTube for me. Um, there'll be some choices that you'll need to make concerning this. This really isn't like a positive or a negative. Uh, and this is why I don't do these kinds of readings because you can get into those those situations with these readings, and I'm not one to draw another card because, like I said, I just don't do these readings that often. Um, so if there's something that we're looking to ask advice about, or if there's something that we need to ask Spirit to give us information on, then or ask Spirit to tell us what we need to know, then that's kind of where my expertise is. I'm more of a what do you need to know right now about your particular situation? Um, Now, can we get into uh, fortune telling whenever we get into that kind of language? We can. It's possible, but it's not it's not a question that, or it's not how I approach the questions. Um, and I think that's where a lot of people really get this mixed up. I guess as uh, everyone thinks tarot and then automatically fortune telling. Um, and that's not necessarily the case for everyone that reads tarot. So, anyways, that's just a little bit of a background or information for you. Now, let's see if this is doing right now. Okay, good. Um, the next person on the list actually was Wavy Aaron. He had commented over on Twitch. So, Aaron, if you are still with us, please make your presence known. Let's see. Oh, wait. Come on. Give me what I want. That's what I want. Now we can close that. And then after that, I have Channel Wells. And then after Channel Wells, Crystal Clear. So Channel Wells. All right. Nice. Good deal. Give me just a moment here. I'm trying to get. Hang on. All right. What type of reading, Aaron, would you like to have? And just a general reading, just kind of what's coming up for you, what you need to know about life right now. Uh, we can do a business career reading, what you need to know about your business and career. We could do, which also covers like finance and all of that as well. Um, then love and relationships, which uh, can be romantic or platonic relationships or familial relationships. Uh, so, uh, what's what's kind of on your mind as far as what you're wanting to uh, fill out? And if you don't have anything, we can just do a general.
Hello.
Hmm.
Hello.
So, I kind of get what you're saying. Um, yeah, we'll look at that. Aaron, give me three numbers between 1 and 78. And if you're on board with us, sitting here watching the stream, just kind of waiting for your time to come by, go ahead and
Hello.
like the stream. And if you're not already subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe. Be more than happy to have you on board with us there as well. Every little bit helps. There's also a link floating around in there in the chat to my tipping page if you want to send me a tip. As more than welcome. Arian, I do see your numbers. This is going to be my last shuffle. And then we're going to cut the deck.
Hello.
Oh, wait, hang on. Don't. Oh, well. And 24, 14, and 66. All right, Channel Wells. Uh, I let me make sure here. Okay. Um, you'll be next after. Wait, hang on. Y'all, it's been one of those days. Okay. You'll be after Aaron. I'm getting ready to do his right now. By the way, I also only read right side up. I don't read upside down. One thing is that's just another thing to remember, or write, or whatever. But anyways, that's neither here nor there, really. That's just a reader's preference. Aaron, your first card is the Knight of Cauldrons, or the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups in a general reading can represent a person. There's somebody that's dreamy, sensitive, in touch with their emotions. They're constantly moving forward, but not rushing. Usually, they're artistic and spiritually curious. So that's just kind of a thought on, as a person who what this might be. In a situation, though, it suggests that one is moving forward with their dreams nicely, but no rush or urgency, um, which is fine. This is what we have to remember. It's always fine to be not rushing, as long as you're moving forward. Okay. Before we get any further, I'm gonna go, or before I go into like interpretation, I'm gonna go into the rest of the cards and kind of explain those, and then we will I'm having internet trouble on one computer. One computer. uh, and then I'll go into interpretation. So the next card is the Eight of Cauldrons. Uh, this can symbolize a time to withdraw and go to your sacred place, so that the divine can reveal the answer that you need. Um, this might be a time that one should just walk away from something that no longer serves them. Uh, so that actually speaks a lot of volume from what I can read into it, right? Okay. So that was the Eight of Cauldrons or the Eight of Cups. Um, your last card. Okay, yeah. Your last card is the Five of Shields, also the Five of Pentacles. And the Five of Pentacles suggests that there are obstacles and challenges uh, with finances at this time. One may feel abandoned by the divine. Uh, Starving with very little result. One may have some financial loss, and it suggests to allow yourself to learn the lesson. Talks about being a difficult period. Um, and that it will pass, but we have to remember to heed the lessons of looking within. So, I fully see a situation building here. I don't know. This feels like that it's a relationship thing. Um, like you've tried to be here before, and it just didn't quite make it to where you'd like to be, or you thought that this was going to be something and it didn't turn out that way, and so now it's not serving you, um, or giving you peace or comfort anymore. um, so yeah. So here's what I see. We're talking about a situation here that this Knight of Cauldrons is kind of like it is you, but then it's also the situation as well. Um, Meaning that you are a forward-moving person, but you don't really like to rush into things, which is good. don't allow yourself to be rushed into things. Now, with that being said, the situation that you got into that you thought was going to be this one thing or the other that you were kind of hoping that maybe would be a good positive end result, has turned out to be something kind of not that. And so you got this whole thing going on in your mind of, do I stay or do I go? I'm really kind of feeling trapped, but at the same time, I see the way out. But this isn't where I want to be. But at the same time, I don't want to let it go. I think that this is going to be a situation where you're going to have to take the time to step back and trying to get in contact with the divine. So that you can know what direction you need to go in. This is more of a time of healing. Now, this Five of Shields, I'll talk about that real quick. So this is a warning card. It's about the only way that I know how to put it. It's a warning card. It's telling you if you don't take the time to withdraw, or if you don't go ahead and exit the situation, then you're going to end up feeling like this. You're going to end up feeling abandoned if you're not already there. And that's where the difficult part is. So, really be open to taking your time and really trying to get in contact with the divine and with your inner self and your spirit guide. And I mean, I would call upon anything, any deity, any spiritual being that you can. Positive, of course. But any spiritual being that you can to give you your path forward. You can find it within yourself. But sometimes that's harder to do than it is, or than it appears. So, I hope, Aaron, I hope that has helped in some way. And I pray for peace and blessing for you. And just hang in there, because I know it can get tough. So, let's see. Yay, yay, yay. Channel Wells. Channel Wells. If you are still in the room, please let me know. Also, if there's anybody else that is around that is just kind of hanging out with us, please hit the like, subscribe, bell notification all. Oh yeah, and share. Yeah. All right, channel. Thank you for bearing with me here through all of the hiccups and starting off, and we'll get through it one way or another. So you had a relationship question that says, how does Alex feel about me currently? Is he moving on? I'm a Gemini. He's a Libra. We blocked each other on all social media recently. Oh. Oh, cool, cool. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you so much. Shout out to Aaron. Okay, well, Chanel. Oh, Chanel. Girl, listen. Most days I ain't even with it. Alright, Chanel, give me just a moment here. I got a special spread that I do for love readings. So that's why I'm getting out this other deck, so that we got a deck that does just that. Well, yeah, give me just... Okay. Chanel, I need 3 numbers. The first number I need between 1 and 16. Ooh. I may not do it with this deck. May not be able to do it with this deck. Never mind. Found them. Okay. Uh. Cool. I was going to say the first number I need is between 1 and 16. The second number I need is between 1 and 22. And the third number I need is between 1 and 40. You gave me numbers between those. So if you want to stick with those numbers, I'm cool with it. Alright. No, it's cool. It's cool. So the court card deck has been shuffled. There is the cut. The first card is card number 5 from the court cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Second card is from the Major Arcana. Give them a good toss. And there's the cut. This is 20, 22, 21, 20. See? Didn't know I could do the math, did you? I can count more than 10. 78's on what all I can go to. Alright, and then from the regular cards, the 1 through 10s of the suits of the Minor Arcana. Y'all, I am just throwing cards everywhere. I got a card upside down in there too. Right there he is. Y'all look at this. It done something I didn't even want it to do. I don't know. Oh well. It is what it is, I guess. Alright. Shuffle in the cut. 1, 2, 3. Don't know where it's at, but it's there somewhere. Oh well. We'll just stick with this for now. Alright. So the first card is from the Major Arcana. So this kind of gives us, it can be either a person or a situation. Most of the time it ends up being a person, with it being a relationship / love reading. So anyways, That card is the Knight of Pentacles. As a person, uh, they are interested in creating a stable home environment, and financial security. However, they are usually more focused on their career than on relationships. Uh, this could be that one is spending more time creating financial stability than romance at this time, but eh, I'm not I'm not feeling that. I feel like this is more of a person thing here. Um, let's see. Does this connect with Alex at all? Or do you resonate with that more? Okay, all right. I was kind of wondering because like I wasn't really getting the pull toward him that much. I was thinking more toward you, but I always hate to like. Right, right. I see. I always hate to give a guess as to who uh, the card could be. Um, Sometimes my feeling is right, sometimes it's not. But since you brought yourself up as it being something that more resonates with you, I'm going to say that it probably is more geared towards you. Let's go to the next card. The next card is the second card in the major arcana, the High Priestess. The High Priestess talks of a situation that is a good time to use one's intuitive nature to solve relationship issues. So basically, um, in both in both a relationship and for singles, that's what we're talking about here. So, uh, really like dig deep down inside of you and kind of this could be because I mean honestly it's something that I preach all the time on here is doing what's best for our highest self. Okay? And I think that sitting and kind of wondering and pondering on what he's feeling and trying and hoping that something will happen and you all will get back together and so on. I think instead of hoping that something will happen, that you should, or anyone for this matter that's in this kind of position, should really take the time to reflect, get in touch with their inner self, and really seek out what needs to happen. So that's the High Priestess. The last card is the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles in the love relationship reading talks about decisions about finances affecting the relationship. Staying focused and open-minded and flexible. For singles, it says that maybe deciding between of different incomes, or you're judging your career, you're juggling your career and finances. So I think this is a very much forward expression from Spirit here, that not to get worried about all this. You're being handed an opportunity to work on you and make things a better situation for yourself. And not to just let that go. Okay? I still think that you need to take the time to really get in touch with yourself about a relationship in general and how that affects where you stand in general. Okay? So, I hope this has helped, Chanel. I hope this has helped and kind of given you some clarity and maybe something to think about moving forward. I hope I didn't come across accusatory. I don't want to come across that way. I don't want to come across as telling you to do something. It's just my place to give you the tools to think about this. So, anyways, I thank you for allowing me to read you. That was a good read, and that was very awesome. So, all right. It should be on. Yeah, it should be on the channel. Uh, I guess tomorrow. I think it gets uploaded the next day, or something like that. Squeaky chair. You are welcome, Chanel.
There's a feeling somewhere inside.
So, um, let I'm going to talk about that for just a little bit. Um, so we just had two readings that basically talked about, ref- uh, looking inward and being sure that we're making the decision that we need to make, right? Mm-mm. So, I mean, let's talk about that for just a moment. What Oh, I'm sorry, I had a issue with my switcher. Anyways, so we get into this kind of bad habit sometimes. I mean, y'all, really, really. Um, it's quite how to say. It makes things so much harder to deal with because we end up isolating ourselves from ourselves. That's what ends up happening sometimes. And so when we don't take the time to just pull back and just think things through, we end up kind of losing ourselves. And I think that that's like why we end up not really knowing what to do or what to expect. And not that that's a necessarily a bad thing, but I think that we end up missing the things that we need to focus on. And I say that just after that camera focused. um, and I think it really sometimes puts us in a bad position. In a position of we end up wondering what we're doing. We're too concerned about what other people are thinking and not as concerned about what we should be doing. And then that opens us up to a lot of stuff. I mean, you all, we don't I get that we only have a short amount of time on this earth. As an individual, as a human being, the time span that we live on this earth compared to the age of the earth is finite. I mean, the average age of a human being is so small that if the age of the earth was something that a scientist was looking at through a microscope, that they still wouldn't be able to see us. Okay? So that's where this is. Where I'm going with this anyways. We don't need to allow ourselves to get so caught up in all of the what ifs and all of the what are they thinking? What are they doing? Because that just holds us back. Okay. So, with that, I think that's a good place to stop with that for now. With that, I want to get my angel deck out here. And we are going to cut it. Cut it. And we're just going to do one card. So this card is from Archangel Michael. The title of the card is You Are Safe. Michael says, I am protecting you against lower energies and guarding you, your loved ones, and home. So this situation that Chanel was in, it sounds like a situation that she probably didn't need to be in anyways. Now that's just one person's opinion, and I mean I'll let anybody else have whatever kind of an opinion they want. I'm not going to be picky about if you agree with me or not. But anyways, here's the thing. Here's the thing with this one. Considering what we just talked about. I think we get worried about people and situations and so on and so forth so much because we're afraid that something else is going to happen that we don't necessarily want to happen. And so when this card came up, it was kind of like a, hey, there's no reason to be worried. There's no reason to hold on to that fear. Because you are safe. The negative energies are done. And I say negative energies. The card says lower energies. I think a better language for it is lower energies. Because we don't want to necessarily put people into a category of negativity, or put situations in a category of negativity. But then again, I don't believe in negative people. I believe in negative situations that trigger people to that and makes them become negative. So it's kind of a deep subject. Well, is kind of a deep subject. Oh, I had to for a moment. Okay, dad jokes are over. So, anyways, peace, love, joy, happiness. Remember to live your life. In a way that is going to uplift your better self. And that is for your highest good and for the betterment of humanity. We thank you for joining with us. Peace to all. Good night.